All right. So, 2 valves.
Seems to be stuck.
Okay, so we need to be stronger for said valves.
Not reaction.
Let's see how Lae'zel does.
Seems to be stuck.
So one thing I seem to remember reading something about is maybe we can throw some grease on them. Let's try it out.
Looking ahead.
Nope.
Seems to be stuck.
Is there another way to use grease? Doesn't look like it. All right, well, I tried.
Seems to be stuck.
Maybe we only get the 1 chance at the athletics. Check. That seems weird, though. Difficulty class 25. We weren't even close. We can try one more time. Let's go at it with Lae'zel. See if that works any better. I could have sworn there was a way to use, like, grease or maybe oil. Oh, maybe it's oil instead. We do have some oil in our inventory. Maybe we could apply that to the stuck mechanism. All right, so let's see. So you...
Within reach.
So it already says won't budge. What about this one? This one seems to do nothing. How odd. So let's see. So if we...
Things have stayed interesting.
If we go back to camp for a second
Something good here.
and go to the traveler's chest, I feel like we had oil or something like it. Where would I have put that? I think I might have put it in here. We got wine goblets. Like, I can picture like a cup of oil. Gilded mortar and pestles. Might have put it in the innkeeper's lockbox instead. Got lots of bottles of grease. Oh, I didn't want to do that. That was a bit of a mistake. Yeah, that's not... Huh. Interesting. We try hitting the lever. I wish you could exempt certain items from being able to be sorted. I think that would be really advantageous. Because what I did there with my inventory was not great.
More interesting times.
All right, let's see what we got here.
What path lies before me?
Oh, somehow... Oh, no. Somehow my stash was still open. That's a weird bug. And a new bug. I think... Hold on, I just want to check really quickly.
What's hiding here?
If they're sorted, that's going to be really weird. Nope. Still unsorted. So, somehow we had the old versions of our inventory still open in the saved game. which is alarming, to say the least. Oh, that's a lot of stuff. Oh, wowza. I know, Shovel wants to murderize. Shovel, you got in the way. I was just trying to pick up this sweet bucket. And all this amazing cutlery. Ooh. Oh, cabin in motion. Looks like a nice looking one.
Don't mind if I do.
A few coal buckets. Some soap. Someone very fancy was down here. We didn't have any perception checks, so presumably the wooden chest is safe. Flesh to stone. I think we already have that one. The Stone Lord's sketches. Series of line drawings in various stages of completion. Each grows more detailed than the last, as if the artist is struggling to remember exactly what the subject is. Some manner of furried rodent with an active, intelligent face. Interesting. What do we got up here? A little chest hiding up here in that hidey hole. That wall looks slightly suspicious. Let's see. We got some alchemy ingredients. This wall looks very thin. Like the way on the mini map, this wall butts right up against things. All right, nothing to indicate though that there's anything going on there. Looks like we're going up and away. Oh wait, there's one more up here. A pile of sacks. Not Saxons, though. That would be a very different pile. Let's see, and then, oh, let's see what we're working with here. Nothing else. Alright, so we found someone's lair.
Here we go.
There's potentially like a down option here. It says not enough space. Maybe we can't jump in. I'm sure it does. I'm sure it does. So let's see. So these are still...
Like its will be done. seems to be stuck.
No one's stopped me yet.
I'm gonna try hitting it with grease once more. I'm gonna target the grease directly at the thing. Displace. What the heck does that mean?
Enough waiting. I crave blood.
So wait, there's only a very short window where it had displace.
Indolence breeds madness. No use. It's blocked.
It's blocked.
Objective noted.
I don't know what displace was. I'm gonna try throwing another one. I want to see if I can... Of course you fell. Go into turn-based mode first.
Still breathing, despite everything.
Okay. Enter turn-based mode. Now we can look at this. Displace. Creatures suffer falling damage because of your actions. Oh, displace is the, okay. Well, that didn't work
Eager for
then.
battle.
Won't budge. Okay.
No time to rest.
Well,
Best be on my way.
we tried. Let's see where up leads. Never a dull moment in the climbing up random ladders into people's houses game. Always the empty backpack. Tally ho.
Step carefully. There's a trap.
Okay. We are in the gardener's basement.
Watch your back.
Behind some type of locked lever. We haven't seen a lot of brine barrels around. That's exciting. Why does it still show, trappiness?
All's well that ends. Not as bad as it could have.
What was, with the Divinity Original Sin games, what was the eventual mod support like for them?
Can't slow down.
Can't be added to inventory. All right, well, next step is probably link everybody up, hide everybody, and then flip the lever. I love it. We're finding all the secret passages from the back.
Don't mind if I do. Let's have a look. What's that?
Oh, interesting. Wait. It showed up, but now I can't interact with it. Guess I can step on it. Click. Okay, click.
Eager for battle.
Do I need to come click over here too? Click. Maybe this is how I opened it before, was having one person stand on each side. Let's test that theory out.
Long road ahead.
We'll have Asterion come in here and flip the lever, which does not close the door. Maybe flip the lever again. Okay. Looks like a one-time use, whatever it was.
Looking ahead.
I assume that was the puzzle to get into the back room there. Was stand on the 2 pressure plates on either side. But hey, when you're doing the whole game as a sewer rat, apparently, Act 3 sewer ratting.
Time to press ahead.
You're gonna find some things in some weird ways. I am still miffed that small shovels can't be used as shovels. I had an awkward time where I ran out of shovels. I sold them all to vendors, and I could not... I found a small shovel in my inventory, and I couldn't use it. Alright, so, lots of garbage. As you do. I guess we're gonna step out again.
Flowers are so overrated. They're bright, gaudy, and almost never make good poisons.
Where are we?
Colours are frightfully vivid. But I've come to grow fond of favourites.
Okay, we're over here.
Each their own, I suppose. Although I am right.
There's a lot of discussion happening about the flowers here. Flowers are overrated. Colors are frightfully vivid. Teach their own, I suppose. Although I am right. Fair enough. So what are we... Okay, well.
I felt horrible about that one.
Are we going to be getting in trouble for going back in? Nope. Looks like we're okay. All right, back to the sewers we go.
Let's see what this does.
This is how to Baldur's Gate without Baldur's Gating.
Never wanted the easy path.
We prefer it in the darkness. Does look like there might be something here. On this side. You two having an okay time? So that doesn't look like it'll ever open. There's like an outside area here. That doesn't look too accessible. Nor does it look like there's really any interactables inside of it. So this might just be flavor. Yeah, I don't know that we can fly out there. So I think that means our next stop, there was that other pathway that we can go down. This seems like it was more the correct way we should have come in the first place. Ooh, vines here. Oftentimes you can climb up those vines. Not in this case, though. But yeah, I guess we're going this way next. Still something cloaked in shadows over here. Maybe before we do that, we do this. Yeah, it looks like there's something over here. Maybe? Well, there definitely is. Oh, there's a door here. Do we have access to that door? No, actually, very notably, we don't seem to have access to that door. It seems blocked off. Well, can we come at it from this side? What is this? It certainly alludes to the fact that there's like a secret room here. Maybe we're supposed to come at it from the other side, though? So, okay, so we can get to it via the pull string that was by Kithric Voss. So maybe that's what we need to do. Okay. Let's go down this way. Always ready to parry. It's Kithric Voss's signature move. So far, I think it's probably in descending order. I would say, I think Act 1 was just incredible. And then I think Act 2 was still very well done, and then Act 3 feels a little underbaked so far. But I do like the plot a lot. All right, let's see. Let's do that.
Let's get going.
Let's hope that everybody's on board. Tally ho. This is the fun time where I can do this and I shrink, shrink, shrink. It's a shrink ray. That's actually pretty hilarious. So the inventory doesn't recognize that you aren't that you're moving when you're on things like elevators, and hilarity ensues.
Well, in it. Breathe deep and move.
Yeah, I don't think I don't think it was anything super incisive, but it matches with my experience.
Ah, a friendly face at last. Are you going to the party as well?
The party? A party in the sewers? Which party is that? I get so many invitations, or I very much doubt you're going where I'm going. Which party is that? I get so many invitations. Seems good.
I don't know if I should say. It's very exclusive. Oh, go on then, I'll tell you. It's an underground party at a place called the Palace. My date's supposed to meet me here, but there's no sign of him.
Oh, is he the guy who
You
drank all the
haven't seen
sleeping
him, have you?
stuff?
Pale, skinny, extremely piercing eyes. Looks a bit like your friend here.
Oh dear. I assure you, it's not.
It's funny. He was ever so keen for me to come. He didn't seem the type to cancel.
Oh, vampire. Can we... I want to do a quick... Should have done this before. Dark Vision, Fey Ancestry. Okay, well, she's not Orin. That's for sure. Yeah, I agree with that very much, Doppel. I think that Baldur's Gate feels like a lot. I'm enjoying being down in the sewer because it feels a little more... like you don't have 4,000 people to talk to. Perhaps he's lost his appetite. Your date was a vampire. I suppose your date was a vampire. You've had a very lucky escape. Your date was a vampire. We'll go with that.
A vampire? No, he wasn't. Was he?
I think he might have been.
But then, why am I still here? He could have had me by the neck any time he liked.
You sure he didn't try? You're right. I'm wondering that myself, is fair.
You think something's happened to him? You know what? I might give this party a miss. Plenty more fish in the Chiontha, as they say.
Right, they
If
do
you
say
see
that.
him, don't tell him I was here. Just tell him I wasn't ready to be in a relationship. I'm sure he'll understand.
Righto. Let's...
Keep your distance, darling.
Neither seen nor heard.
Oh, dang it. Okay.
Still alive, so that's progress.
Assume nothing.
I want to pickpocket her, but I used the wrong stealth. Hopefully she stops. All right, there we go.
The element of surprise. Some mild larceny.
Well, that's disappointing. I'll just let her go. She gonna open this door for me? Or just walk through it? I guess she is. Okay. Oh, she closed the door behind her. How polite. Alright.
What to do?
Let's see. Creased missing poster. Let's start with this. Missing Chessa. Reward offered for any information on beloved child. Gratefully received at Gur Camp. Oh, yeah. We know about that. There's a lot of missing posters here. This has got vampire stuff written all around it.
I'll take that.
There do seem to be a lot of different missing posters going on here. Pile of bones with a missing poster is never a great one. A lot of mirrors, too, so major vampire vibes here. Silver knives. Yeah, so okay, so three different Gur children are listed here. We'll talk to Asterion in a second here, just because. Let's see what he has to say.
Ah, my favorite traveling companion.
All right, nothing major going on there.
With haste.
That was a very anticlimactic exchange with her. Maybe we could have gotten more information. I mean, he said to meet her here, so I don't think we were going to get more information about where the party is from her.
Let's have a look.
Can't fly up there. All right. So the backstory on me picking up all these cooking pots is that I plan to open up a restaurant in Baldur's Gate, and I don't want to spend a bunch of money on like Hexclad or something like that. All right, so that was. It does the waterway continue? No, it looks like it stops here. Doesn't look like there's anything there. So, okay, so this is presumably like just another entranceway to the sewers. All right, upward and onward. So this is the part that we could see through the grate, but didn't know how to get to. Can we move this? Can't move it. Can't examine it. I mean, you better to have the money, since I don't think that is going away. Okay, this is as door-like as doors get. But not even a perception check on this? Also, this has big Fang vibes, doesn't it?
Assume nothing. Leave no survivors.
All right. What now?
You fly up here. All right, I guess for now, this is actually nothing. Ignoring the fact that this is the way she left. All right.
Never a dull moment.
Now, this
These boots have seen everything.
this begs the question.
Seems simple enough.
If this is not a way that we're supposed to come in, it certainly seems. We were not going to come in. This goes to a dead end. We could try like shooting higher. There's just no way this isn't something. Huh.
Well, hello. Moving.
All right.
At least things have stayed.
At least for now, it may be.
Have to keep going.
Which is just such a weird... Like, that's just giving me big Cazador's Palace entrance vibes. Like, it doesn't make any sense to me that there's this area over here, and that's all it is. Oh, that was interesting. That's a new one. Now, someone left a YouTube comment for me,
Traps, please.
letting me know that they asked me a question about this skeleton. They specifically were like, what part is the skeleton missing, was the question. Looks like we need to find Saren's skull. But I guess we're headed north now. We're headed this way. Still wondering about these cranium rats.